So I wanted to share some helpful advice. As you can see, for example, with what happened with Caitlin Bennett when she went to Winter Garden and she was doing peaceful protest or peaceful commentary in the city of Winter Garden, she had that incident where Winter Garden was going to remove her, and basically she had to get an attorney and they had to explain to her, and it went all the way to like the state of Florida, like the district attorney, I think it was telling them like it's called freedom of speech, you can't like take away someone's rights. So that got rectified, but obviously it was a big thing, and she made a good point. If she had not been as known as she was, they very likely would have arrested her. But they kind of stopped there because maybe they didn't want it to be on camera of them arresting her. It was bad enough that they threw her out. What I wanted to say is that if you are thinking of going out and exercising your freedom of speech, whether it's the way she did out like in public, going up and interviewing people and doing the news, and or doing peaceful protests, or maybe you stand outside of a business or you stand outside of something and you're on the public sidewalk, of course, always have other, ideally, content creators with you. So what would be the ideal situation? It would be ideal to have 3-4 other content creators with you, ideally live streaming so that the content is live, and have other people filming from different angles. Because with peaceful protests, you're going to have liberal voters, liberal crazy people, call the police and try to tell you that you do not have your First Amendment rights, you do not have the ability to be doing what you're doing, which is not true. And always peacefully. If they're peaceful, means peaceful protests, peaceful discussions out in public. But you should have other people with you. You're going to go outside somewhere and hold up a sign. That's your right to do that. But be on, the public sidewalk when you do it, and have other content creators with you live streaming. That way, basically, when they call the police on you and they tell you that you don't have the First Amendment, all that ends up getting captured on the stream. And hopefully, the situation would de-escalate and they would be like, okay, you're right, you have freedom of speech, bye, have a good day. But you want to be able to kind of, obviously protect yourself in those situations by documenting the entire experience. So if you're planning on being outside a business or something like that, and you're going to be on the sidewalk and you're going to be holding up a sign or anything like that, doing peaceful protests on the sidewalk. Number one, the sidewalk. Number two, have other content creators with you live streaming. Just trying to give helpful advice for anyone out there trying to exercise their First Amendment and have a voice.